Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Step and this is going to be part 23 of my Viking invasion campaign where I'm playing as the Mercians. And in the last episode the Vikings did attack and it did catch me by surprise because the Picts are still alive. Yeah, we had not finished defeating the last faction. And that is a learning experience for me because yeah, I really thought that the Vikings were going to wait until the last faction was eliminated, and no, they did not do that. So they did attack me here in Connacht, and I simply just had to retreat into my fortified village. I have sent one of my stacks from Brega to push off this Viking army. It's not much of an army, but I do have to push it off to defend Connacht. And overall here in Ireland, because the Vikings do have two other full stacks, I will have to kind of stay neutral here just to kind of defend my three territories, and I won't be able to really press the attack until I bring over reinforcements from Defet probably. So to do that, I need to, gain myself a sea passage to Ireland, and that's going to be difficult. I have consolidated all of my navies into a handful of regions, so hopefully we can start winning some sea battles. This is at the end of a turn, so a lot of these moves have already been finished. So I think I'm ready to go, actually. I think, maybe. I just had to sort of orient myself. There's a chance the Picts could attack Skis. Skis only being garrisoned by 2 units of peasants, but I do have an army here in Kate that could come down here and defend Ski. I'm going to leave this army here just to, either do that or defend the Orcades from a potential Viking attack. I don't know. I had to leave this sea region open so that I could consolidate down here, so this definitely is an option for an attack by the Vikings. Up here in the north, same as Ireland, I have to pretty much stay neutral up here and just kind of hold my ground as best as I can. I only have 3 armies up here, and I can't reinforce because my navies have been cut off, and I can't send soldiers all the way from Defet all the way up north until I free up some armies. And I can do that by this army down here can come down and take Cantware, and then it can, do something else, right? Or maybe it should stay down here just to defend. It's kind of the only army in my southeastern region, right? So maybe it should just stay there. Maybe. This army is going to push in from Gwent. And it will take Boise. This Viking army might just retreat. This is the only Viking territory that has a keep in it, so I am bringing some mangonels as well in case I need to siege an army out. This army will probably retreat to Gwynedd, maybe. If they retreat to Clwyd, like if they attack Clwyd, I don't have much here. My army that was stationed in Pexaton is going to push into Cumbria, so the thing is, this army, once it takes points, it can, either defend Clwyd or push it into Gwynedd, either or. So that's going to be that. The army that's pushing into Cumbria, this is going to be the key, I think. This army can defeat this army. It's pretty poor. Sure, there is a 4-star general, but this general doesn't give any other good command traits, so he's a 4-star, which is good, but the armies of the troops is so good. I mean, so bad. It's the Viking thralls and mostly Viking thralls. It's a bad army. So I will beat that army, and then I can come up here to reach it. And once we're up here, we can push on into these territories, which are pretty strongly held. Yeah. The fear is that either of these, all 4 of these armies could potentially attack either into Lothian or Dalriada. So these are both potential options to be piled on by all 4 of these armies. That probably would not happen. They would probably still leave something to, garrison these provinces, right? But still, there could be some fights up here. And again, I have to kind of just hang tight with these 3 armies. Well, 4 or 5 armies, really. I have to hang tight with everything that's up here and wait for potential reinforcements, right? Pushing through Cumbria and then Regent. And then once we're in Regent with 2 stacks, then I can push on into these territories and start, fighting back, right? Now, because my navies have been cut off any casualties that I take from here on out are going to have to just be left as is. I won't be able to bring back soldiers to their training regions to retrain the units up to full size and then bring them back to the front, wherever that front is. That would obviously take way too long with those units just traveling by land, turn after turn. So yeah, any injured units that I have are just gonna have to fight it out, and hopefully we can get the job done eventually. So I think I am at the end of this turn. Ooh, the arcades are not too happy. I'm glad I checked that. Just bring it down a low. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if the arcades was held by Scotland, and if it was, I don't want to re-emergence. So yeah, I can't remember. Let me just double check. Yeah, taxes are fine here and here. And do I want to build stuff? Like that's the question. I am losing almost 1,000 florins per turn. Yeah, that's going to be rough. In fact, I was going to send an emissary just to bribe this army here, which I believe is just like a peasant, really, just so that I could get Manau easily. And if I remember correctly, I think that's going to take like 2,000 florins, I think, maybe. Will it tell me? No, it won't tell me. I don't think I want to do that now. Here's the thing. I'm going to need this sea region. What is it called? The Moir Iriu? I need this sea region, right? Like, this is pretty important. Sure, I could get to Ireland other ways, but I probably need this sea region just so that I could hold Manau. Like, even if I bribe this, I'm still probably going to have difficulties holding it from rebellion if it's, being blockaded by a Viking navy. So, because those blockades block King's influence. Like, the King's traits would not be reaching Manau if it's being blockaded by a Viking navy, right? So I need this sea region. I need it. It's pretty important. This is probably the most important sea region on the entire map. So, I have 2 fleets that are consolidating, and hopefully, they would be able to go into the sea region next turn. So that's gonna be the hope. And excuse me. For this though, this turn, it's gonna be a little bit problematic because if the Vikings attack my separate fleets before they can consolidate, then they can find some advantages. That's gonna be a little bit dicey. So we will see how much I lose. Yeah, hopefully it's not too much. And I think that's it. I think I'm at the end of this turn, as I keep saying. I think I'm ready to go, right? I can put these spies in this province just so I can get ready to use them if I need to use them. I don't need to keep training spies. No, I do not. And probably don't need to keep training bishops. I have this. I tried. I'm up to 45% Catholicism after that. like it's making progress, but man, it's just so slow. So maybe the next campaign I play, I can work on that a bit more and see if I can convert the Viking king to Catholicism. That'd be so cool. That would just be so neat. I do have some units that have been retrained. So let's bring these units. Oh yeah, fucking blockaded. I'm so spoiled, always having, my navies being able to send my troops anywhere, like that. I'm so used to that. In any Shogun 1, medieval 1, I'm just always used to that. Let's just bring you guys there, and then you can go there. And I'm trying to remember where are all of my training soldiers. I can retrain these 3 Huskarls to get armor and weapon upgrades, and then you can come over, and that's going to be it for Huskarls. And then militia sergeants, you come over, and I think I'm just retraining injured units. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I can afford to retrain these injured units. That's totally a-okay. Same here, and then same there. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And I think down here as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just one last round of retrains, and then yeah, let's go time. So, all right, yeah, this should be exciting. This should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also kind of scared. My king is old. He's 57. But I do have an heir, Prince. I think it's who's the heir? Prince Harold? Yeah, 4-star general. Not bad. Unfortunately, he's not married. But hopefully it doesn't come to that, you know. Hopefully him dying of old age won't be the issue in this campaign, right? If it is, then things have probably gone pretty wrong. So it looks like it will be attacked up in Regent. Okay, cool. I'm actually kind of okay with this. They aren't attacking with like the full force from both of those provinces. So, yeah, actually, right. Both those provinces do not border Regent. They could have attacked Lothian or Del Raeda, but they attacked Regent instead. I like my army, and what do they have? So they do have 1 unit, 2 units of healthy Viking Huskarls. Their general is a 4-star general. And then they have 1 unit of healthy armored spears. That's going to be a good unit, you know, good weapon upgrades, armor upgrades. And then the Berserkers, you know, they are tough units for sure. Low model comp, but they are tough. Let's see. Viking Carls, they're pretty beat up. A couple archers. And then, yeah, Viking Thralls. It's okay, isn't it? Like, it's, you know, it can be a little bit punchy. You know, the 2 units of Huskarls themselves, along with the armored spearmen, are going to form a formidable front line, right? And the Carls as well. So, yeah, there's some punch to this army. As far as their reinforcements go, it's pretty, yeah, this is where it gets pretty sad. So, yeah, and unfortunately for them, they will be bringing their ballista in their opening army, so that's going to be wasting a spot for them. And for me, I do have a 6-star general, Lord Citric. And let's make sure I'm not bringing my catapults. I do not want them. I do not want my peasants as well. And then the rest of the army, yeah, this is like the fighting force, right? My, let's see, where'd my general go? Yeah, okay, so my general is in a unit of Huskarls. And then my heavy cav, I do have, is that just a 20-man unit of mounted nobles? So that unit was supposed to be retrained at some point, and I must have just kind of forgot it because it's the exact same model count as a royal bodyguards, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, that's okay. You know, it's heavy cav, right? They don't have any heavy cav. The Vikings have 0 access to heavy cav units. Mounted sergeants are going to be good light cav for me. And then, yeah, the rest of my army is going to be just fine, I think. Yeah, my urban militia, 5 valor. Yeah, it's pretty decent. So let's jump in here and see how we do. So we are defending here, and this is an interesting map. It looks like we are kind of on this higher plateau. And we have some forested, you know, downside, like the slopes of the hills are a little bit forested here. And I don't know if I can find a height advantage on this side. Maybe. Like, you know, if I like kind of went over here and then climbed that hill first, but then I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. My guys could get tired, and I don't know if that's really worth the journey, you know? And then what about here, you know, like doing this? Should I do this? Would they come right at me, or would they just kind of come through the forest? There is an opportunity for me to also bring like guys in the woods, and they could come out and surprise the enemy. Like, that's an option. It is. It's hard to say where they're going to be coming from. Oftentimes the enemy will just kind of deploy like straight on ahead if you're just kind of looking at your army. So they might be down here, and if that's the case, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's an opportunity to hide units somewhere and maybe get a surprise attack in on the enemy's flanks. I kind of like this idea, just kind of backing up a little bit. It's, you know, no high ground, of course. A little bit of a lip here, a little bit of a mini hill. And then, yeah, just get my left flank here, heavy cav there, general back. And then a refused flank, just a wide open flank here, just kind of defended by mounted sergeants. And then, surprise, we got some militia sergeants here in the woods. And they are all hidden, so... yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe... you know what? I feel like switching this and putting in my mounted sergeants. You know what? Mounted sergeants can hold up in a melee, okay? If they have to stop troops just kind of like as a holding unit here while waiting for a flank attack, that's fine. That would be totally acceptable, I think. So yeah, let's kind of jump in. We are defending, so we can just kind of hang out here and make them come towards us. It looks like they are going to be kind of straight on ahead. And I'm glad that I didn't try to make a run for the hill, right? Like, they're kind of right in the way of that, so yeah, I'm glad that I made this choice. The unit of armored spearmen has gotten way out ahead of itself. It doesn't look like there's like any supporting units. Oh, they have landsmen. I did not see those landsmen. I completely missed that unit. Those armored spearmen, man, those guys look juicy. I cannot turn down that, even if it's a trap. I cannot. Sure, if they want to bring out their landsmen to support their spears, I feel like it's going to be a little bit too late. You know? Like, let's even just bring our mounted sergeants up, and they can just help run down that unit once we break it. Sure, landsmen will come in, but who cares? We're just gonna hurt this unit here. And yeah, let's bring over urban militia like that. And Huskarls can actually come over here to like maybe fight those landsmen. And then, yep, we can just kind of go in for a rear charge here. And then urban militia are gonna come in. You guys can kind of scoot back a little bit. And then you guys can get a rear charge here. And there we go. Yep, they're running away. Awesome. You guys can go back in close formation and try to run down this unit, honestly. Let's bring back the mounted sergeants for now. But I'm okay going in here and then turning around and going back into wedge formation. Yep, take the charge, and then, yep, mounted sergeants come back around and maybe just go back. Yeah, keep chasing the armored spears. I would like that. Yeah. Huskarls can go in, and then you guys can go in for a rear charge on the lanceman, and yeah, you chase down the armored spears. And that's 2 quality units taken care of. They have berserkers in the woods. I wouldn't mind just letting my archers shoot them. And awesome, yeah, the landsmen have just been taken care of right away. Let's try to get my infantry back. Or never mind, let's continue to break the armored spears, yeah. Sergeants, you guys can come back a little bit. And then, yeah, let's just go right on into those armored spears right there. Yep, get them, and yeah, sergeants, mounted sergeants can come back. Oh, geez. Okay, and there comes the rest of the Viking army. Now I feel a little bit exposed, you know? Can I get my guys back? Is it even worth it, or should I just fight? Let's see, you guys can go back, please. So, we're gonna try to retreat, but I have a feeling the berserkers are faster than my units. Ugh. I might lose some dudes. Should I turn around and fight? Man, I feel like I have to retreat. Yeah, one of my units of urban militia has already been cut down, essentially. And maybe, like, let's just get like a little charge to stop these units real quick. And then just pull back right away. And now we're shooting at the berserkers with our archers. Like, these guys have no armor, so, you know, this should be good for us. We can turn around now and fight this one berserker unit right here. And then, yeah, we can destroy that unit with archers. And then here, yeah, let's bring our mounted sergeants like this to, like, prepare for the ambush. And you guys can move. That'd be great. So it looks like that's taken care of. Maybe get my heavy cav just a little bit closer to the fight, and now getting my flank here. You guys can be activated and get in here. So yeah, horses charge down berserkers, and then militia sergeants get into the armored spears quickly. We have Viking Carls coming up, and can my Fearmen even kill like 6 berserkers? I don't know if they can. So let's bring up my general. He's a Huskarl, so he can maybe do something there. And then, yeah, my left flank, get back, guys, please. Get back, get back, get back. Maybe, let's see, Huskarls. Ugh, damn. Yikes. Let's see. All right, so militia sergeants are coming in. We drove off the armored spears. And then, yeah, let's get some militia sergeants into here. The Carls have gotten into my archers, so let's bring back my archers. And Huskarls. Okay. Let's get my Fearedmen in. And then... Ugh, that's not going to be good. Poor urban militia. Let's get my Huskarls around for a flank attack. And there. Let's get my general back now. And then let's get my Fearedmen back here. And then how are we doing on this flank? It's kind of hard to tell. Looks like we have mostly gotten rid of the enemy. Let's bring my flank up, and let's bring my mounted sergeants. Can keep fighting, honestly. Yeah, keep fighting. All right, how are we doing here? The Viking Huskarls did break. Good. So let's get my Fearedmen back. Don't overchase. Try not to overchase here. The kill ratio is pretty even, which is not, you know, great for me. But I feel like we are driving back the enemy, and let's see. They do have reinforcements though. That's a little scary. Let's see, archers. You can come back towards the main line, and this is like a lot of crappy stuff. I think. Yeah, I think it is. So the Huskarls are coming back in, and they do have another unit of Huskarls somewhere right there. Okay, yep, right dead center is the Huskarls. So let's get my heavy cav around the flank to get a charge into this unit of Huskarls, maybe or whatever, I guess, comes over this way. And then this Huskarl unit can get ready to take a charge from whatever comes this way. And then, yeah, militia sergeants, just like get ready to collapse in, you know? And mounted sergeants, where did that unit go? You can come back over here, please. And in fact, both units can kind of come over here. And then... yeah, let's just go in for a charge. Like, go in and fight this, and then go here. Yep, just go, you can go back, actually. I'm fine with that. And then let's collapse in. Militia sergeants, go, go, go. And then mounted sergeants, you guys can chase. We got archers in the back. You guys can chase, please. And then you can... nope. You don't have to go. You can just keep backing up. Keep backing up here, and yep, Viking thralls are running away. That's the big break. Yeah, that's the big break right there. What do we have? Archers in the forest? Yes, we do. Let's bring my mounted sergeants over here to run down this healthier unit of archers. And then... alright, royal dudes can come down. I don't want my mounted nobles fighting here. Not unsupported, you know? Like, Huskarls fighting them from the front, and then my dudes charging from the back? Yeah, sure, but... not just like, you know, 1v1, mano-y-mano. That's not how we do things here, so... there we go, there we go. That's a lot of dead Huskarls like that. I like that, and... now we can get a good... so it looks like they have some Raider Cav coming on. Raider Cav and Thralls. They might be retreating. They might just be done. Yeah, what do we have? Archers fighting mounted sergeants. This is in the woods, so I wonder if they're going to stand and fight. They're kind of holding on longer than I would like them to. Yeah. Yeah, decent fight, you know? Decent fight. So let's try to run down as many of these guys as we can. It kind of looks like the reinforcements might just leave. Let's see, mounted sergeants. Yeah, you guys can keep running down spearmen. And yeah, let's just get as many kills as we can, you know? And that's going to be it for the Vikings, yeah. So no reinforcements will be coming on for them. We got the victory. Yeah, tough fight, tough fight. We did lose 257 men, but we killed 358 and we did capture 379. So all is good there. Urban Militia unit got 30 kills, 1 point to Valor. And Mounted Sergeants, 57 kills, 92 captures. And then Mounted Nobles, 9 kills, 39 captures, 9 men lost. Okay. Yep, all in all, that felt solid. You know, kind of bloody for sure, but all right. Now they're going to defend Cumbria. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't think they would try to fight this. I guess they don't have anywhere to retreat to. Maybe I don't know. They are not going to win this. No, they're going to get absolutely smashed. They just have thralls and peasants and a 0-star general. Yeah, this is bad news for them. So let's leave behind my catapults, obviously. And this just attack with my main army. And I do have a good general, don't I? Yes, I have a 3-star. Okay, I have a I was like, do I just have a 1-star general? Jesus Christ. Nope, I do have a 3-star general, so that's going to be fine. Let's drop a save and let's jump on in. This looks like a pretty flat region, and a little bit rolling hills. A big forest right smack dab in the middle with a road going through it. So, I kind of think that the enemy is just going to be hiding in that forest, which would kind of suck for me. But I have plenty of melee capabilities here, like with my infantry, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just make sure that I get my front formed up, so I have my spears in front of my archers. And where is the enemy? I don't even see them right away. Interesting. I feel like you can usually see them on your mini-map. I mean, at least the general, but I don't see anyone right now. Since I cannot see anyone, and I am all formed up now, let's just send my light cav. Okay, it looks like I do see a unit right there. But let's just send my light cav forward a little bit. I want to know exactly what's going on here. They could have units hidden in that forest in the back. I mean, it's either here or there, right? So it's not that much of a mystery, but still, I want to know what I'm walking into before I just walk on into it. It looks like I am seeing at least 2 units of Viking thralls. Yep, 2, and then a damaged unit. So there's at least some action right there. Let's just kind of back up a little bit. They're not reacting to my mounted sergeants though, so that's fine. Let's just bring my center forward, and we can just march right through the forest now that I know that there's at least a handful of units there. That didn't look like it was everything though, so you know, there still might be stuff hiding in that forest in the back. We are starting to get closer to the edges of this side of the forest, and it looks like there is going to be some movement from the Viking thralls inside of the forest here. So let's actually just get my mounted sergeants out to the flanks and get ready to chase stuff. And honestly, we can just do the same thing with my heavy cav on this flank as well. And yep, they're backing up. Well, they want to back up. We can chase. You guys go here. Center can push. And yeah, as soon as they're outside of the forest, I'm just going to start hitting them. So yeah, let's see. Right flank, you guys push as well. Just go, go, go. Go, go, go. General. Maintain. And they're not quite making a break for it. It's almost like they know. You know? It's almost like they know. So at this point, let's just collapse in. Left flank can go here, and then you guys can push out here, and you can push here. And then, let's see, with my center, you guys can push. I can't really see much, so I'm using my unit cards down here just to kind of direct the action. And then on the right flank, you guys can, like, go here. And, yeah, just kind of go all the way across. That's fine. Cool. Yep, that looks good. Just judging by the kill ratio bar, looks like I'm doing well up here. And yeah, as soon as units start to break, I have my cavalry situated to run down anything that is flushed out of that forest. And I don't know, was that the entire army? There, we can chase on this side. Make sure that we're running, and we can chase on this side as well. And try to get as many kills as possible, yeah. Maybe that was the entire army. I don't know. Maybe there was. I don't know if there's stuff back there or not, but it seemed like it was a little small. But Cumbria is going to be good. Taking Cumbria with not as many casualties is pretty important because this is the army that's going to be reinforcing up in Regent. And the Regent army just took some casualties, right? It just, you know, fought a decent scrap there. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a key moment here. This is going to be the army that's going to have to do a lot of the work, I think. So Huskarls actually got 80 kills. Holy shit. that was a quick battle to get 80 kills, and they only lost 1 man. Jesus. Yeah, nice. Solid stuff. Alright, Cumbria is now mine. Pillaged a bit of money. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Pillaging 1200 is good at this part of the campaign. And the Vikings are retreating from Puis, yes. Pillaged another 775, okay. And yes, they are going to retreat from Connacht as well. That's to be expected. So we did... They are refusing the ransom, so they are not going to... The Vikings are not going to pay for the 598 men I captured in that turn. Which is interesting. I kind of thought they would be able to afford it, at least for this turn. I thought I stopped this. I guess I didn't. Let's see. The army is worth... He advises you that it's not... Okay, so the cost has gone down. I guess I forgot to tell the emissary to not do this. Interesting. So the cost has gone down. Like it used to be like $2,000 and now it's 1,300. And 1,300 doesn't feel bad. I just don't think I'm going to be able to keep it. I really don't. I feel like I'm going to lose it right away. You know, because that's not going to be enough men to hold Manau. You know, I think Manau has like some pagan religion stuff there. I don't know. I just abandon the bribe for now. My spy was caught here in Connacht. That's so annoying. I hate that. I hate that, like, provinces that are under command of foreign armies, but you still have the garrison. So, like, any of your agents, like spies and assassins, count as being caught because it's now their province. So I think that essentially, like, your border fort's working for them, even though you still have the garrison. Like, it feels weird. Sure, they could have brought a spy in with them to catch your spy, but it's just, I never liked this. This always felt like anytime you take it, like you lose a territory, you have to just remember to have your agents leave that territory. You know, or you can count on trying to like lower the loyalty so that they would face a rebellion, maybe. It's just, I don't know. That's always felt kind of dumb. Anyway. Yeah, see, my frickin' assassin too. You know, let's just, like, screw that. Alright, so I caught an enemy assassin here in Regent. But that spy was already there, like, that's different. I earned that. Yep, we had a spy caught here in Sile. Border fort finished here in Moray Catholic Chapel. Okay. Lord Cohenwolf. Pleasure Seeker. Yep, this is another corruption trait. I feel like I've never seen this one. Life's more expensive luxuries, the best of everything, are important to him. And if these are expensive, that's hardly his problem. Minus 15% agriculture and minus 15% trade. That sucks. That's a bad one. Lord Leofgar, devout +2 piety does not really matter. And let's see, this is Tathwold, charming. +1 acumen, -2 dread, so maybe he could be a governor. He's a 4-star general, so there's that. Ethelherd, 2-star general, +2 acumen. And I'm just checking for like general traits, really. No, nothing too important there. Alright, so I took police without a fight. That feels really good. Now I can send in some peasants to garrison police. And I could just build, try to even build a port. Like, is it necessary right now? A silver mine would be nice. It would make 78 florins. How's my income right now? Losing 1,000? I don't know. I don't know if this is the time to be building stuff. You know? Let's come down here and attack Kentware. These armies should retreat, I think. So it will be nice to take back that. And then let's take these armies, which are full, right? They're not, that's just the peasants. So let's send him up to Gwynedd. And they might hold this. 2 Huskarls. I don't know, maybe not. They might just retreat from that as well. They do have a 5-star general, so that's something. And a skilled defender, so +1 command when defending. So he would be a 6-star general. Okay, oh Jesus. It's kind of scary. Let's see, let's lower the taxes here in Puis, and then let's see, this gives command and loyalty for Puis. You just lost dread, I feel like. 1 dread, yeah, that's not a lot. I could give you that title that I've been holding on to. The folk wine. That is an option. Does police make money? 20 income. It's not even worth acumen. It really isn't. So just find someone with dread, honestly. Just find someone. How's the zeal here? 53%. That's kind of decent. So let's find someone with some dread and some piety, perhaps. You know, I actually don't have any generals that are worthy of this command star, so let's just focus on, yeah, dread and piety. This is kind of this is the only guy that I've seen that even has more than 2 points of dread, which is kind of amazing. I didn't look everywhere, but I looked at most of my armies and provinces. And Beofroth, 3 dread, 5 piety, 5 acumen. His traits are confusing. Captivating natures, plus 20 happiness, plus 2 morale. Good, right? Secret avarice, minus 10 happiness. It's still offset by captivating nature, but yeah, he has both of those. And I think you should be the governor of Boise. So hopefully, yeah, 90% loyalty. And you are the right guy, right? Yes, you are. So let's make you governor and 115% loyalty. Okay, yep, I'll take it. I will take it. And can I build buildings here that will increase happiness? The shrine, yeah, the Christian shrine. That's the answer. That will increase happiness there. Okay, so let's move on into Gwynedd and try to take that. There were no naval attacks. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's just go like... I kind of want to like take the big scary ship first. I do have a 1-star admiral, thank goodness. And yeah, I think that it works so that I could just fight that one boat with my scary stack of, you know, there's a few ships there, right? And then up here, do that, and then do that. And then like, yeah, I feel like I want to pick off these boats one by one. So maybe, again, do the big scary one first. Down here, let's do this and this. And let's just take off the single one. Join these guys up here. Zero star, like out of all these boats, that's just crazy, you know? I feel like in the Grand Campaign, it's pretty common to get like decent admirals. I don't know if that's dependent on the faction that you are playing, but man, in this campaign, playing as one of the Anglo-Saxon Saxon factions, it seems like they were not a boating people. Jesus. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, let's go after one of the scary boats again here. And I don't think I can combine these navies. But almost. One's being left out. So hopefully this one boat doesn't get like teamed up on or whatever. So let's go after those 2 boats there. And then do this. It's going to be hard to single out which boat I want to fight. So let's just kind of go after this one down here. And I think that's it for my navies. So hopefully we can win those combats. Yeah, they got a lot of boats down here as well. So a lot of action. A lot of stuff going on. Alright, so we're invading Cantware. We're invading Gwynedd. We are... How much is left here? Literally 1 thrall. God damn. So this is going to last forever. I luckily did bring some catapults, so I can siege this out. That is so annoying. Literally 1 thrall. God damn it. Okay. What about my spy? Could he get in there? 70% chance? Oh, it's tempting, but like, you know, I just may as well keep going, right? And then, will these armies attack again here in Regent? That is the question. Let's just get a better view of our armies by doing this and this. Alright, how are we looking here? Like, how damaged did we get? Yeah, my urban militia got really banged up, and let's see, my mounted sergeants also got a bit banged up. I lost a archer unit. No, I did not. My archers are fine. Okay, yeah, mostly fine. And then if they attacked me, what do they got that's scary? This is not scary. And then this, I think I would be fine. I think I would be fine if they attacked again. Yeah, I'm not too worried about all that. So let's continue to hang tight here up in the north. And then here in Ireland, do we attack from here? Because now what I can do is I can leave the garrison, right? Just do that, and then I can take this army. Full stack, right? Yes, it is. And I can attack either Munster or Ulster, right? It's tempting. It's tempting to go after the weaker one first. 5-star general, but it's just a 1-man Huskarl unit. And, ooh, very lazy. -2 command. Retreats very often. -6 morale. Let's see, but +3 morale for being captured. Skilled attackers, skilled assaulters. So if we're the ones attacking, then should be fine. Let's attack. Yeah, let's go in here and fight them off here. They do have a fort, and I don't have any artillery here in Ireland, do I? No, I do not. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Really? Connacht, like this? You're my province. This is my province. Why are you pissed? You were conquered for literally a turn. What the? God damn, that sucks. Oh, cool. I do have ballistas. Oh, okay. So send ballistas down here to help out with that fort, and then peasants. 79%. Okay, I do have extra peasants. That's good. Okay, that helps. 112%. Just send another unit. Why not? Yeah, 129. Okay, there we go. Sorry I freaked out. So what's the governorship here do? Command star. Okay, cool. Commands is cool. Do I care? Do I care? To give one of my guys a command star. You could be a governor, maybe. Coldred? Let's see here. You do offer happiness. +10 happiness is good. And I care more about happiness and loyalty boosting stuff than I do care about acumen, I think. So yeah, let's maybe do that. I can make you a 4-star general. That's probably worth it. Yeah, that's worth looking for 2 seconds. Yeah, this is gonna boost them up to 138% loyalty. Yeah, that was worth the 5 seconds it took to search for him. Now I am all set, and I have double checked my move orders, and I'm ready to end this turn here. Yeah, I just had to do a little bit of admin stuff, the boring stuff, but now we are ready to jump on in and maybe fight another battle. Yeah, maybe fight a battle down here in Munster, fight a battle down here in Gwynedd, fight this stupid little siege battle here in Cumbrae, and then probably not fight down here in Cantware. I can't imagine that being defended, but if they feel like they're trapped and they can't retreat, then we will see. Also, we will see if there's going to be another counterattack by the Vikings. That is also potentially in the cards, so let us drop a save and see what's going to happen here. Let's see if the Picts do anything. That'd be wild. Like, if they attacked the Vikings, that'd be super cool. If they attacked me, that would be super lame. Looks like the Vikings are gonna... Okay, yep, they're doing some wild shit. Yep. They're doing some wild-ass Viking stuff. So... yeah, the Vikings are attempting to lift the siege here in Cumbrae. This is pretty stupid. They are sending the forces that they're sending. I can't. Okay. Three siege engines, 2 mangonels, 1 ballista is going to be part of their assaulting force. I'm defending. So these are going to be basically non-factors. They are sending a full-strength 3-star Viking Huskarl Air, which is going to be able to be hunted down and killed in this battle. And then the rest of it's like nothing. You know, there's that 1 Viking thrall that I was going to kill in a siege battle, but now I don't have to. Here's a 1 mounted noble that they must have bribed from somewhere else because they cannot train mounted nobles. Here's 3 Viking Huskarls in this unit and then 49 archers in that unit. So these are going to be the 2 primary units that I have to face. And I am the defender here. That feels kind of silly, doesn't it? But yeah, that's how it goes. Should I even bring my own catapults in this battle? That'd be kind of fun, but it's... Actually, 3 catapults bombarding a unit of Huskarls does feel kind of fun. And I probably don't need all 3 units of cav to like chase these guys down. What I can probably do is like replace a unit of spearmen with a unit of mounted... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Like that. Yeah, therefore I have 2 units of my light cav to chase down whatever's left after this. And then I can, yeah, use my catapults to bombard just that general unit, basically. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, let's do that. Here we are in Cumbria, and this is an awesome map. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Little town down there, little cliff face over there, some big old valley, hill. This big-ass hill here. I could have like had a higher ground if I went up there, but then that forest would have been blocking me, and I want a wide open area for me to shoot things. So yeah, you see the mangonels way out in the distance, which are going to be completely useless during this battle, and I do have my mounted sergeants hidden in this forest back here, which is pretty cool. And then my 3 catapults are spaced out, so I can... So if they want to shut one down, they have to... Well, I mean, they have to move in 3 different directions. And they don't even have 3 full-strength units, so like they're screwed. This is such a bad battle for them. Oh yeah, I could... Right, I could take this seriously and get my army set up. Like that. And yeah, let's watch them come in. So, are guys gonna fire, or do I need to tell them to fire? Looks like I need to tell them to fire. Okay, that's... There we go. Let's start shooting at the Huskarls. Here, here, here. And then, yeah. Just bouncing rocks going downhill. Like, yeah, that should be a nightmare for them to face. Our archers should get rid of the mounted noble. There he goes. Now let's get rid of the 3 Viking Huskarls. And... yeah, let's just run down all of these units so that I don't have to fight a siege battle in this province. That can be pretty rad. Yeah, are we getting any damage in on these Huskarls? Like, my archers have been shooting at these 3 Huskarls this entire time. It looks like they haven't killed a single one. There goes, finally one dies. And then, yeah, it looks like our catapults have not done any damage at all to these Huskarls. Which is unfortunate. Looks like they're shooting straight up. Hey, there's a shot. Hey, we got a couple kills in there. Oh, okay, yeah, that did some damage. That did some damage. Hey, I'll take it. Militia sergeants, go kill that 1 Huskarl, please. And if they want to come over in this direction, like, I'll take it, you know. My militia sergeants versus their dudes. Yeah. Let's send my mounted sergeants after these archers. And then, yep, got 1 Huskarl left in that unit. And now that they are in loose formation, like, you know, my guys can hurt them. Catapults shoot here at the archers so that we don't hit our own guys. And then go here, and then go here, and then... yeah, now just get off the catapult. Will you withdraw? Yeah, withdraw, please. You withdraw, and then you withdraw. I just don't want to hurt my own dudes. That would be lame. Looks like the general should die. Do I need to bring over some help, maybe? Feared men, come over and help. And... let's see. We're still fighting that 1 Huskarl on this side, but... let's see here. Yeah, this general's fighting pretty hard, but he's down to 6 men. How many dudes? 4 guys left. And you guys can come over and help if I can select this unit It's going to be hard because there's so many... Ah, there we go. Jump on in there. And yeah, my mounted sergeants can run down these archers, and then we can go and run down these mangonels. There.
And even now his body is
there, the enemy general's dead. Looks like that entire unit got cleaned up. And now I just want to space out my mounted sergeants, because these mangonels cannot turn. The ballista can, but the mangonels cannot. So all we have to do is go around them and just run down the crewmen for those machines. I wonder where the ballista is. Yeah, it's right there. It's just so small. Oh, yep, and they're like, nope, we don't want any of that. We are out of here. They're just running away already. Yeah, those crewmen. Let's see if we can catch them. We might be able to. Mounted sergeants are pretty gosh darn fast. So let's see. Let's see if we can get them. Get them, boys. Oh, it would suck if we just had to kill that one ballista. You know, like, ugh. Nope, nope, he got away. Looks like, let's try to get these mangonels. 6 guys. No. So yeah, some guys got away. We lost 23 men, killed 97. This militia sergeant did gain a point of valor. That feels good. All right. All right, what else are we fighting this turn? Peck Satan has been invaded. Sure, that's fine. I will just retreat into my castle or my keep because I just have two peasants there, so that's fine. Retreat to my stronghold. Peck Satan. Okay, so I do have an army nearby. I have an army that's 2 provinces away in the province of Gwynedd. So, yeah. They did pillage some money. They did destroy a building. And yeah, the Vikings are going to retreat from Gwynedd. Okay. So now this army can just swing on over to... man, I pillaged over 2,500 florins off of Gwynedd. Okay, that's pretty nice. And they did invade East Angel as well. Okay, let's see. 2 units of Huskarls, pretty decent sized units. The rest of it's pretty shitty, but again, I just have the garrison here of 2 peasants, so let's just retreat to the stronghold. Yeah, they pillaged 2,000 florins. Goddamn, that's rough. And I did take Cantware. Okay. And I did pillage 2,000 off that. Okay, good. Nice. And the Vikings are retreating from Munster. Okay, I pillaged 1,900 off that. Let's see, we sunk 2 ships here, lost 0, sunk 1, lost 0, sunk 1, lost 0. Looks like we did well. Yep, good. We lost 0 boats. That's very, very good. Ransom refused. Yep, that's fine. Oh, wow, cool. So there is a big loyalist rebellion here in Domon. Holy shit. Interesting. I wonder if the Vikings king influence got cut off from Domon, maybe, perhaps, thanks to my boats, essentially, cutting off, like, the naval continuation, like the naval chain. Interesting. That's 2 stacks of rebel troops. They're gonna kick the Vikings out. You know? Yeah. All right. So see the siege in Cumbria. Yeah, this sucks. There is 7 guys that made it out, but I will have to assault them. But again, I have catapults, so I can get into that fort. Should not be too big of a deal. Just want to check these guys. That looks good. Okay. All right, so nothing like no crazy battles in that one. I will have to move. Okay, so everyone's looking good. So we can respond to this. I do have this army, which is full strength, and it can move on over to East Angel. My garrison, East Angel, is going to last for 3 turns, unless they just direct assault, right? And then, but I do have a keep there, you know, so they would take casualties from that. They would. Then this army from Gwynedd, or this army in Puis, I have options here. They can either move on over to Peck Satan and push this army off. Again, this is going to last for 3 turns. So again, yes, they can't attack, but they would take casualties attacking that keep. It's nice of them to attack provinces with just keeps in it. That's pretty dope. And then moving on over. So yep, Munster is now mine officially. I will have to kind of settle things down here. And potentially, if I could leave enough peasants here in Munster, I could just garrison Brega with these armies and then attack the Viking king here in Ulster with my army here in Brega and push the Vikings out of Ireland completely. That would be very nice. Also, I can bring my fleets up. Let's see, I can actually fight this and try to clear these boats out here in this sea, and then also, I'm tempted to just to bring these boats, all of them, just down to here together, like both fleets, just ignoring these boats and clearing this out so that I can join Ireland with my armies here in Britain, and also so that I could take Manaus eventually. So yeah, I'm 2 turns away before I can take back these 2 provinces here and then here. Maybe 2 turns away before I can clear out Manaus. I can probably fight Ulster right away, take back this, and then in the north, I'm still kind of in a holding pattern. I'm still waiting for stuff to get moved up because, again, my navy is obviously blockaded, so it's taking time, right? I can't just do everything all at once. I have to kind of move soldiers along slowly. But I think, yeah, once this is finished, I can bring my armies from Cumbria up to Regent, and then we can push on to Sahel. It looks like they have, yeah, that's pretty banged up here, so I should be able to take that. And let's see, there's something I was going to look at. Oh yeah, up here, I want to see these rebel armies. Okay, interesting. Viking units. Viking landsmen are joining a peasant revolt. That is very interesting. Wow. A lot of archers, which is kind of shitty. Okay, shit. Some Carls and some armored spears and some more landsmen and some Viking huskarls with a 4-star general. Holy moly. That's almost like a Civil War army. Jesus, that's insane. Man, okay. Huh. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to take that eventually at some point. That's fine, though. They're going to push off that Viking army. And, yeah. Things are going, like, okay, aren't they? You know, they're kind of like, they're hanging in there. It's not the worst, not the best. I think my fleets, the fact that I have so many boats, and I think that I will be, able to whittle down the Viking boats over time, I think that's going to go in my favor. And how much money am I losing? I'm losing 1,500 right now, which doesn't feel good, but pillaging the amount of money that I'm getting off the Vikings right now seems like it's keeping my economy afloat. I have more money now than I did when this war with the Vikings started, so that seems like it's going to hold true. And yeah, this is going to continue on for a little while longer, I think. But you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Medieval Total War Viking Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.